What's up, guys? Welcome back to Adventure Archaeology. Today, if you can't tell, we're out scouting a spot where we found some awesome pieces to some antique bottles. We're gonna do a little bit of digging and hopefully we're gonna come up with something pretty awesome. So without any further ado, let's get right to the hunt. All right, guys, me and Casey are back out today. We're at this dump site that we stumbled across along a creek. We went a little bit, I'd say probably east of where we were, and found a much older section. And what I mean by much is, check that out, there's a hutch top. And look at all of these bottles. Sadly, it looks like almost all of them are broken. Hutch top, hutch top. The crazy part is, it's already in the truck. I'm gonna have to show y'all. But Casey has found about a quarter of a Bessemer Coca-Cola hutch that was broken. And for those of you that don't know, if it was complete, whole, perfect condition and the bottle market was hot, you're talking $7,000 or $8,000 fairly easily. So even just having the bottom of it is extremely exciting. So to kind of take the pressure off of us today, what we're actually going to do is we're going to be looking for drinking glasses. That way, if we don't find something whole, it doesn't hurt our feelings because that's not what we were here for. And if we do find something whole, then it makes it really exciting. So check this out. Here's already a pretty good one right here. Property of the Birmingham Coca-Cola Bottling Company. That's a good one. There's a straight side coat from Birmingham, another straight side coat from Birmingham, and another one. But you got to really inspect these things and make sure they don't have any cracks. This is probably the best one that we found so far to be a drinking glass. And that's a pretty tough bottle to get. That's not one you find whole very often. So we got hope. We'll see what we come up with. All right, guys, we are scattering across this hillside looking for more places. Casey saw some glass on the surface, and watch this. This is no joke when I put this shovel right here. You can just hear the glass and then look at it just come out. But I'm not seeing, I mean, I can't even put a shovel in the ground right here without going through glass. But that's all nothing but glass.
That's wild.
It looks like it's all hobble skirts. You can see right there. Look, that one's got the date on it. So there you go, that November 16th, 1915. So that was a 1915 hobble skirt. So this is definitely, right here, this is bottle or dump. It's gotta be.
Let's flip a hole one out, Brandon, you got this. I was using my shovel, that's my lucky shovel.
Look at that. So I think this has probably been pushed by a dozer, which sucks. Because look at all that. That would have been really good bottles, but that's okay. We found it, and clearly nobody else has.
We'll roll with it.
So I started digging right next to this stump right here, and the first thing I pulled out was a ketchup. Not what I was going for, but the next thing that I pulled out was this right here, and it is embossed. It's a St. Joseph's. I think the reason for that is when they logged, they probably didn't get right next to this tree that was here a long time ago, so where there's a couple whole ones, there may be a whole lot more. That's got me excited. There's a bottom to something right here. It feels like it's shaped like a ketchup, and that it is. Just rolled out this nice little cream jar. Still got the lid on it, which is pretty phenomenal to be as shallow buried as it is right here. Usually the more shallow the bottles, the less intact they are, but this one's preserved pretty well. We're gonna sit there. This little spot that I'm in is full of these. Y'all know what they are? They are Prince Albert tins, tobacco tins. So somebody was a tobacco user. There's a whole one. Looks like that was just some kind of shoe polish. Top is gone. It's a really big iron layer right there. There's a bottle right here that's just barely sticking out. Yep, there's another one of those shoe polishes, which is what I usually always call them. Nothing spectacular, pretty slick. But I can't go but just a few inches at a time without hitting a bottle. So I'm hoping for a local embossed med or something along those lines. This would be fantastic. slate from like a roof. I don't hear any more glass over there. So we'll start going uphill a little bit. Because right in there it's still very, very full. Look at that. Vicks Vapor Rub. Set that down there with all those other common that I found so far. More ketchup pieces. Like that right there. What is that? That's broken. That you're missing. That's pretty neat. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a, it says Barbers used something about the wild root, Buffalo, New York. That would have been a fantastic one. Sometimes that 20s and 30s stuff has got some really, really cool stuff in it. You just got to be willing to dig through it and cipher through and find the good stuff. But this layer right here is pretty fantastic to not be very deep. Now check this one out. It says Rapidol. Huh. I've never dug one of those either. Nice little cork top, amber bottle. That's fantastic. Doing much better than I thought I would here. I don't know if y'all can see it. There's a bottom right here. Don't know if it's whole yet. It is whole. There's another embossed. Whitmore, Boston. In good shape. No chips or cracks. Can't beat that when you're pulling 20s and 30s bottles out of here, one after the other, that are nicely embossed, even if they are common. Man, I hear a lot of stuff right up in there. Oh, look at that. Rolled right out. Got a chip lip. That was probably an ink bottle, or it could have been a glue bottle. That big one. Nothing embossed on it. That one's just slick. Well, that's a neat little bottle. Got a press top. Kind of spider webbed out. I don't know what that would have been. Pretty cool though. Mason jar bottom. Big piece of terracotta pipe. Just dug up this harmonica reed. Seems like I haven't been able to get away from these things the past few weeks. The glass line is starting to thin out a little bit, so I'm probably gonna have to move spots and try another spot. But in this little bitty area right here, we managed to get all of this that you see. We got that St. Joseph's, we got this one right here, the Rapidol, and we got the Whitmore, all complete and all embossed. So I'll take that for sure.